Hello everyone. I hope you're ready for the LW500 Latchbar exercise demonstration because we get ready to start. www.lw500products.net. That's our website. You can see more than 100 videos on YouTube. Log on to YouTube. In the search field, place my product name, LW500 Latchbar Exercise System. As soon as it comes up, subscribe. Then you will have access to more than 100 video demonstrations. Let's get started. From pull-ups to pull-down punches. So you're working the upper part and the lower part of your ab when you do this. I like getting my workout in too. But you know I have to stop from time to time to express the importance of working out and also using the right equipment. Working out using resistance bands is what we're talking about. Not just working out using resistance bands with the Latchbar exercise system. The Latchbar exercise system is a resistance band and strap attachment system. It'll help you do your exercise. It'll enable you to do your exercise in a much more comfortable, much more convenient, but you will have much more leverage while you're doing your exercise with this system Meaning, you can make it as difficult as you want it or as easy as you want it. I'll continue my demonstration. Remember, in order to get something out, you have to put something into it. So make sure your exercise is aggressive. Set it up so that you can do it. You're not setting it up for someone else, you're setting it up for you. You want to take advantage of your workout. As we all know, or should know, resistance bands are much, much better for you than any other thing that you could work out with. Unless you're just using strictly body resistance, you couldn't come up with something better than resistance bands. They're better for your joints. They're better for your muscles. They don't stress your muscles out as badly. When you first pick up a weight, you are starting to stress your muscle immediately. When you use a resistance band, it's gradual for your muscle. So the more you increase the resistance band, the more difficult it's going to become. When you pick up a weight, it's the same from the beginning to the end. Resistance bands are better for your joints. Less impact, less muscle strains in your back, less muscle pulls, less disc-impacted injuries. That's right. You could also injure yourself by overdoing it, but the injury won't be as bad comparatively as it would be as if you were using weights. And another thing, this system, resistance bands, is a recovery system as well. So, however you injure yourself, you can use your system to recover that injury. That's a change. It's a big change. And we need to keep that in mind because we can take advantage of healing ourselves. Yep, we can take advantage of healing ourselves using the Latchbar exercise system. It's a recovery system using resistance bands and also straps. want to move our bench back just a little bit more. We want to make sure that we don't drop off the edge of the bench. Now, you can also place your feet on the wall and we can just lean back and create our own type of sit-up. It's kind of like a reverse, because as you go backwards, remember, you're using your abs to hold you up. So even if you're using the resistance band bar, you're pushing yourself back, you're pulling yourself back with your abdomen, and you're bringing yourself forward using your abdomen because the resistance is trying to pull you back in. So you want to work those abs. Okay? Using the same bar, now we're going to step in between and over the bench. And now we can do a bench press. We maintain resistance until we completely stopped. That's proper usage of the resistance bands. And with the attachment system, it makes it so that you can do these things. There's no other attachment system that allows you to do all the different exercise that you can do with the LW500 Latchbar exercise system. No other product can you do all of this with such a little bit. This is a home gym, mounted to your wall. Have it your way. You can have a mounted gym like this one on the other side, and you would be able to do basically the same type of exercise. That's right. Now you can also push on that one also. And the resistance on this is extreme because we have extreme resistance tubular bands, one on each side. But since they are doubled, the resistance value increases. As such, when you extend a resistance band, it becomes more and more challenging, especially if you do it any amount of time. A lot of resistance bands workout, you can use a timer in order to time yourself. and do a multitude of reps. We're getting there. Now we'll step back out. We'll turn back around. And now we're going to pick up our ankle straps. So we have all of these different items attached to the bottom latch bar. Each one of these bars are basically used as a utility bar. Where you can connect many different items on separate latches. There's 5 latches on each latch bar. Okay? We have now attached the ankle strap with flat resistance bands, using flat resistance bands, and we can do some hamstring exercise. So as you're curling your leg back in the motion that we are doing, we are exercising our hamstring. And it's kind of like the opposite of doing this to your arm. It's doing that same thing to your leg. And it's exercising that muscle on the bottom of your leg, just as if you would be exercising your bicep. You do that enough, and you'll feel an awful lot of burning sensation in your bottom part of your thigh. So if you want to get a good workout, you have to do all these different things. This exercise here, you have to be very, very careful not to overdo it. Because if you overdo it, your hamstrings are going to tell you that you overdid it when you go to bed. So be very careful. Although it feels very easy, and it is easy to do, but it's also very, very easy to have consequences. So I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just trying to make you aware. When you exercise, only do a minimum of what you can do, because later on, you may find out that you did too much. It's happened to me before, so I know. And I'm sure it'll happen again to me. So just keep that in mind. This time, instead of pulling our leg back, we're going to move them forward. that mostly on the top of your thigh and also your buttocks, hip area. You will feel it in those areas, and it either feels good or it feels bad. Now there's also thigh straps. They're around somewhere, but you can use thigh straps also. And stand up and do basically the same type exercise. The ankle strap kind of covers everything. So I kind of like the ankle strap a little better, because now it almost has me a little, yeah. I can feel that in my legs now that I'm finished. So now is the perfect time to bring out our resistive jogging. And in doing this, it complements what we just did. It complements the thigh and hamstring exercise. So we're going to get started. And we'll do this for a minute or so. This is resistant jogging using a 41-inch flat resistance band on the top, around my chest, and also around my waist. Most running positions, you're leaning forward as you run. So as I lean forward, I get more resistance on my chest area, and the bottom area around my waist is perfect. Just perfect. A little bit over a minute. And those legs are feeling the burn. Bring it on home. Bring it on home. Alrighty. Two minutes of resistive jogging. And now my legs are complete. We've worked out our legs. We've worked our abs. We've worked our arms. We've worked our back. We've worked everything in just this short amount of time. That's right. In just this short amount of time, we've worked everything. I don't know exactly how much time it's been. I thought we were recording it, but I'd have to walk up to my timer and I would be able to see. Hey, there we go. We're in good shape. So now, we're gonna move over to our other setup here. This basically is our house mount designed by me so that I could utilize and demonstrate to you various different Latchbar usages. This is nothing but a piece of plywood, obviously painted, and you have painted latch bars and products connected. It's with flat resistance bands and also tubular resistance bands. We use that also on the bottom. We had a set of tubular resistance band on the bar, and we had flat resistance bands on the ankle straps. So now, change up just a bit. We have our roller bench in place. I think we want to we'll start off using a regular bench. How about that? So I'll get right started. So, we just conducted 2 different exercises. We did a pull, natural pull, and then we did that backwards type sit-up, which is for your back and your abs. Instead of doing it forward, we did it backwards. Such a good exercise. You would love it. Hey, don't forget, the invitation is always out there. You guys, you gals, any of you can come by, set an appointment, you can come by and work out with me. Or just test the equipment out. One or two visits for free. You can't beat that. Then, of course, we have to make a discussion because this is also a workout spa. So I do not just have this studio, I have 2 studios upstairs which can be utilized for working out. So come on down, call me up, make an appointment, come try the equipment out, and we also do retail from right here. So it's up to you. I got it all set up for you. I welcome you to come by. How much more can I say? I send special invitations. I still don't get replies, responses. I'm not trying to flirt with you. You know, come on by. Check out the equipment. And especially if you're interested, don't just waste my time or yours either. Time is valuable. The Latchbar exercise system, there's nothing like it. No one else makes it. It's that simple. The system can be wall mounted, or it can be carried in a backpack. It's up to you, however you want to utilize your system. That's right. Look at the versatility of this system. That's all you have to do. Just look at the versatility. I'm sorry, I almost got carried away. I was about to leave my bench when I wasn't finished. Hey, don't just let me take advantage of the good looks. You could be doing the same thing. You have to work at it. Nothing's natural for any of us. If you're watching me, you gotta be sweating too. Because this is a workout. Trust me. You know, if you just maintain, if you sat and you just did this, you would get something out of it. That's right. As simple and as easy as this looks and is, you would be able to get something out of this too. Just as you would out of any other exercise using the Latchbar exercise system. Now you have here my heavy duty Latchbar. Or should I say, it has heavy-duty resistance bands attached. These are extreme resistance bands. Now the ball game changes. So now, as you sit back, you will be pulled forward unless you have your legs against the wall or on the leg, on the feet of your bench. And even in doing that, you'll see that you're using your legs, your arms to pull it. You're using your abs, you're almost using your full body just to do that one exercise. So like I said, I have my feet on the bench feet. Got to make sure that you don't push the bench forward. You can also, since you're close enough to the wall, use the wall and get more support. But you will get more impact using the feet of the bench, because now you can really push back. In a better, more effective mannerism than using your feet on the wall. The feet on the wall is usually used with the rolling bench, but you can also get some results using it with some of the other apparatuses. But I best recommend, if your bench have protruding feet, use the feet on your bench to get more leverage. That way you can push back with your legs and pull with your arms and get much better results. I mean, you are using everything you got to do this one. So, and if it's not enough, you can add more. I'm not in the big boy club, but I know that's pretty rough and tough. So, you know, you can try it, you can do whatever you like to do. You can add more on it, you can take some off. Strictly up to you. So for now, I'm going to cross over for a minute. Since we've been beating our legs up real bad, I'm going to continue. And we're going to do a few squats. Squat down, stand up. Here we go. You can also use this same setup for doing curls. I'm sorry, you can use this same setup for doing pulls. You can also do a push. A knee press. We're moving right along. Like I said, all these different effective exercise you could be taking advantage of this just as well. The Latchbar exercise system can be purchased as a starter kit or as individual pieces. You don't need the entire system. Just imagine, just purchasing just a Latchbar. If you have resistance bands with some grips, hand grips, you're started already. All you need is a wall mount. You mount it on the wall, make sure you mount it to a stud, or you use those butterflies that are large. That's right. Then you won't have a problem as it relates to safety. Safety is very important. Then you can get started. And after you start that, after you try that one, just that one, you'll be hooked. Guaranteed. You'll see the opportunities, the advantages that can be done using the Latchbar exercise system. That's what you'll find out. And watching me, of course, will teach you how to use the system. Come on. Does it get any better than this? Imagine you could be doing the same exact thing. in the privacy of your own home. In the air condition and everything. We have a 90-degree day today. We're inside in the coolness and the comfort of my home. I only emphasize that you could be doing the same thing in the comforts of your home. Okay, so we have worked our way up to, I guess, more or less the grand finale. I hope you're all ready, because now we're getting ready to use the heavy-duty strap system. Let me make sure I got it right. I want to make sure it's comfortable around my neck. Because now, alrighty, couldn't feel better. Well, could it? Something just don't look right on that one. But I guess we're okay, because now we have our shoulder straps in place, and now we can work those legs over. And of course, this is very, very easy, because remember, your legs are a lot stronger than your arms. So, if you want added resistance, you can add resistance just by grabbing any one of the existing latch bars. You can just grab one of these, and it will add more resistance. Okay? So you don't necessarily have to use this one. You can add resistance by grabbing any one of those. Now it becomes more challenging. It feels really, really good. Keep in mind, now you're not just working your legs, you're also doing an isometric with your arms because of that continuous resistance. Ah, yes. And of course, you can stop. Keep your legs extended and do some pulls. How about that? If you're into working out, you gotta love it. And if you are a real glutton for punishment, you can use the Latchbar with the extreme resistance bands, keeping your feet placed on the wall, holding the Latchbar with the extreme resistance bands at your waist, and then, like I said, hold them there and push back with your legs. How about that? Somehow I believe that also will make your wrist stronger, because it also takes a toll on my wrist. So you can also stretch backwards and now use this to assist you in doing a sit-up. How about that? And that was much easier. So those of you that don't like to do sit-ups, we have alternative methods within using the Latchbar exercise system. So if you enjoy working out, I hope you enjoyed that workout. The Latchbar exercise system can be found on the Latchbar website, www.LW500products.net. You can also see more than 100 video Latchbar workout demonstrations on the YouTube channel. Log in to YouTube, type my product name into the search field. Hey, you'll be right there. But you should subscribe to the channel so that I can one day get my own channel. That's what that's all about. I need some subscribers. I don't have subscribers, so I can't get my own channel. But it's coming soon. So if you don't subscribe, someone else will. But I really would like for you to, so that you can take advantage of all these good workouts. Because one day maybe you will also be encouraged to work out too, if you're not already. So anyway, thank you very much Have a great day. I appreciate you watching.